Hey Ravar. Am I gonna try Darkest Dungeon 2? Maybe eventually, if it goes on sale or something. I'm probably not gonna buy it at full price, especially because I didn't really like Darkest Dungeon 1 that much. Why did we have a Lana Del Rey title? Because we were losing a lot. Okay. I'm not gonna go explain all the mechanics of the game again, because I think for most of you guys, you probably have heard me say it once already. There are two rules at the bottom. Second rule is... Somehow the second rule is satisfied here, but it's also satisfied in this solution. And the order doesn't seem to... The direction doesn't seem to matter. First rule is don't touch this. What is the symbol of this? It's a grid type thing. Okay. Okay, I got it. First rule, don't touch the symbol. Second rule, the symbol represents how many the symbol represents what shape should be the blank area that it's contained within. Isn't that really similar? Isn't that like super similar to one of the previous worlds, like World 4 that we've done? I mean, I could be wrong. See? This is the shape. Crap. Okay, there we go. I was trying to draw it like this. I was trying to draw the blank area like here and here, and I was like, I can't draw that, but this can be in the piece that sticks out. Okay, this got harder. This doesn't satisfy either rule. We fail rule 1 because we touched a symbol. Why did we fail rule 2? Oh, because this is not a 2x2 square. Oh my god, okay. Man, that was embarrassing. What's that, Pun Queen? I like your name, by the way, Pun Queen Pie. You like puns? Have you met Gulo? Huh. I do not, but I have. I do, but I have not. Okay. I think you two would get along. So, interesting placement of these symbols. Like, the blank area could be like this, or it could be like this, right? But if it's like this, this has to be a starting or ending point for my line. So I feel like it's easier if it's like this. But if it's like this, then this one can't be like this. Right? I can't, like... This is a problem. So they need to, like, alternate? I believe? We need them to alternate. Easy. Wow. This is an interesting solution. We have to like stagger them so that we have a valid starting position and invalid ending position. Yeah, Gulo is a mod in my chat who loves sharing puns and dad jokes, and that's why I think you two would get along. All right, so what's the position of these? Here and here? That looks about right. Except I'm struggling a bit to... Like, I don't want these to intersect, right? I doubt it would be valid if these intersected. So it could possibly be like this. No, it can't. If it's like this, then this one has to be like this, but then I can't draw a line that covers everything else. So by process of elimination, I think it has to be this and this. But the problem I'm having is drawing a line that covers this square here. Like, right? This is gonna be a blank area, number one. How do I draw a line that covers all of these squares? Seems very difficult. I wonder if we could do it like this. What if I did... What if it's like that? No, because then this square, I can't do this square. If this is like this is a starting point. But if this is a starting point, I can't get this square either. I'm forgetting something that I already did earlier. Oh, yeah. I can have empty spaces that don't have anything in them. I can have empty spaces that don't have anything in them. Okay, so... like this. So we can leave a corner here and a corner here in order to make our my line drawing valid, and just need to separate these two. Okay, same exact first solution. Why? Why? So we are same I guess same idea. First rule's still the same. First rule's still the same, that we can't touch any of the symbols. Second rule is the same thing, is like the blank area needs to be this symbol shape rotated by 90 degrees. Is this rotated by 90 degrees? Yeah. You go like that, and it's rotated clockwise by 90 degrees. So like we got a downward pointing T and an upward pointing T. Go. Downward pointing T here and an upward pointing T here. Okay, rotated clockwise by 90 degrees. So it's like that shape and that shape. I need to let this square be open. How do I let this square be open? Now you understand the game? Yeah, that's why it's called understand. You're trying to figure out what the rules represent at the bottom of the screen. There's shows you the number of rules. You're trying to figure out what each rule means and then draw a line that satisfies all the rules. There we go. Drawing, sometimes like the figuring out the rules is trickier. Sometimes figuring out the rules isn't even as tricky as just figuring out how to draw a line that satisfies the rules. All right, this needs to be a vertical too, so either here or here. This needs to be like this shape, either here or here or here. This is a horizontal too, either here or here. And this is a box, a square, either like this or like this or like this or like this. I think this would make it the easiest. This shape is hard, so it can't be like this. If it's like this, if this is the blank area, we can't draw a line in this area because then it will be like blocked off by the blank area here. So that's impossible. This is maybe doable, and this is less likely to be doable. But still possible. No, actually impossible, because I would have a starting point. If this was the shape, and then this one, which is a horizontal 2 line, it would be like this or this. It can't be like this because it'll touch this, so it would have to be like this. And then this would be a starting point, this would be a starting point, and then this would also be a starting point. So we'd have too many starting points and ending points. So it has to be this. This Tetris shape has to, the blank area has to be like this. So this will be a starting point. And then my second starting point, like if we do this as the blank shape, this would be the second starting point, but we can make this the blank shape and not have a starting point there. Like we could do something like this. Actually, I think we end up still needing it because this ends up being a... like that. Chat? Success? Nice. So this is Tetris piece, vertical 2, horizontal 2, neither of them on the side so that we can kind of go around them and then have the ending point here. And this in the corner obviously makes our life the easiest. Figuring out the A3 rule is really hard for you. Okay, well, let's see. 4 rules. First rule is probably still like... yeah, first rule is don't touch the symbols. Third rule is not third rule needs like... third rule probably has something to do with the shape of the blank area that contains this symbol. Second and fourth rules. Second and fourth rules are all satisfied when I choose a single or a double. The second rule is not satisfied when I touch the symbol, and the fourth rule is always satisfied. It's not been, we haven't been able to find a way to not satisfy the fourth rule. Okay, so this was my guess. This works. Let's try to test some negative stuff. Like, the second and fourth rules are the confusing ones at the moment. The second rule is normally not satisfied if we touch the symbol, but it is satisfied if we touch the symbol and close out everything, and we touch everything, including the symbol. Why is that? And once again, the fourth rule is always satisfied. The fourth rule probably has something to do with... oh. Okay. So the second rule is something that has to do with the blank areas that have no symbols in them. if there's a blank area that has no symbol in it, it fails the second rule. So the second rule is probably something like all blank areas need to have a symbol in them, which wasn't a rule in 8.1 or 8.2. And then we still have no idea what rule number 4 is, because rule number 4 has always been satisfied. I have a feeling that rule number 4 has to do with when there are multiple symbols. Yeah, here we go. Maybe? Maybe not? How am I supposed to draw this? Oh. Oh, the fourth rule just failed. Fourth rule just failed here. Why? Fourth rule is success here, but it's a fail here. It's a success here, though. So I'm trying to replicate something. So we know that the fourth rule fails here, right? Where we have 1, 1, and 1. The second rule fails because there's a blank area that has no symbol in it. That's fine. Third rule is active because the symbols are... The blank areas that have the symbols in them are the same shape and size as the symbols. So I think the fourth rule maybe fails if... What if I draw it in a different manner? So that's still a fail. That's now a success. This is a success when this is a 2 shape. Could it be something like you can't have 3 blank areas of the same size? Or something? How do I even draw a line that satisfies this? Like... What? Like, even if I were to understand the rules, I don't know if I can draw a line that works here. Hey, Hugo. It's like, hey Duke Leto Atreides II, how's it going? Shinmiri 3 is doing well. Shinmini is good. He's actually doing very well. Thanks for asking. He's so smart. He learns things so fast. Like, it takes him like we introduce a new thing, we teach him a new thing. It takes like 2 or 3 tries within the first couple minutes, and he's already learned it. Is he top 16 yet? What? Okay, can we go next? This will be easier, surely, right? Why? It's way easier to draw the line in this one because there's 25 grids, 25 total area, 5 by 5, where there's an even number, 4 by 4 here. I think it makes it actually a lot harder. But why is the 4th rule not satisfied here? What the hell is the 4th rule? It's satisfied literally all the way up until we fill in the last square in order to satisfy the 3rd square, the 3rd rule. How complex can rules be? Yeah, typically it can be pretty complex. This ramped up so fast. Like, understand, like, not only is drawing this line is really hard, but like understanding the rule. This ramped up like super fast. First rule, red herring. It's possible. The game hasn't done that to us yet. Like, make you think that the first rule is don't touch any symbols, but it's actually not don't touch any symbols, and it's actually like something else that looks like or mimics don't touch any symbols. Why is this okay? This satisfies the 4th rule. This satisfies the 4th rule. The 4th rule seems like it only can be unsatisfied if there is more than one symbol. So how do these symbols interact with each other? This is okay for the 4th rule. 3 separate 1 squares. It's okay for the 4th rule. You think it has something to do with corners? It's a good guess. But the second rule seems to be, if we understand it correctly, it seems to be that there should be no blank areas that have no symbols in them. So we've got 2 levels that we're stuck on. We're stuck on level 4, mainly because, well, we're stuck on level 4 because we can't draw a line. We're stuck on level 5 because we don't understand rule number 4, even though we can draw a line here. Each stage has the same set of rules for all levels, yes. So 8-3, all of these levels in 8-3, all 8 levels have the same set of rules. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going if we can figure this out. Again, I can draw the line here. I don't understand rule number 4. I was thinking, what if like these are supposed to like combine somehow? Like this is how can we satisfy rule number 3 and rule number 4 at the same time? Like if we try to do any shenanigans with like combining these, then it doesn't satisfy rule number 3. These are just getting harder. They're just getting harder now. Again, rule number... What the hell is rule number 4? This satisfies the other 3 rules. Oh, you know what? Is it like a... Maybe rule number 4 is a directional thing, like a sequencing thing. Maybe I need to start from the thing that's labeled 1, then go to the thing that's labeled 2? Perhaps? And then finally go to... Oops. Oh, maybe. How are you going to do it with the 2x1 symbols then? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I can't, like... So, to me, the only way to satisfy the first 3 rules is by covering these squares that I've covered now. So I think the solution has to be cover the same squares that I've covered now, but in a different manner or in a different order or with like fewer turns or something like that. I thought about that too. Multiplying based on the number of, well, no, because these are all unique shapes, right? Like, but if there's 2 1s and you think like you need to multiply them by 2, it would be something like this, but this doesn't satisfy the 3rd rule. The 3rd rule the 3rd rule is not satisfied when you do something like this and you have the like doubled it or something. I thought about that as well. Back to here. So I think it's physically impossible for you to cover all of these squares in one line. And I think they purposely made it physically impossible to try to help you stumble upon the solution. But what is the solution? But what is the solution? So what I did was entirely skip 8-3 and go back to it later. Not sure if it made it easier though. Okay. I see. And this next one, oh my lord. Oh god, that looks gross. Two empty space and then 1 empty space for 8-3-4. You're saying something like that? No, this is not going to satisfy rule number 3, right? Because rule number 3 should be that this is be 1 empty space. Hmm. This doesn't satisfy rule number 4? Really? I thought it... I thought something very similar to this did satisfy rule number 4. No? Why is rule number 4 not satisfied here? Rule number 4 is not satisfied when I have like these two as empty squares and then another empty square. But if like if this is a 2, then it's okay somehow. You gotta be sadistic in order to be a puzzle maker, yeah. This is also not satisfying rule number 4. This is not satisfying rule number 4. Why do those not satisfy rule number 4? What if I had... Nope. I wonder how they interact. So my question is going to be, how do they interact when they're in the same empty space together? But if they're in the same empty space together, there's going to be a lot of other crap together. What about the other way around? Why does this all of a sudden satisfy rule number 3? Why does this satisfy rule number 3? So the fact that this is a correct solution makes me think that if symbols are duplicated, one of them is going to be like squared or something. I even tried this on this level. I tried something like this. So it's actually, I was pretty close. It needs to be, so it's not squared, it's like multiply, it's like multiply both sides by 2. The vertical side is doubled and the horizontal side is doubled. So instead of a 1 by 2, we have a 2 by 4. So what the fudge is this then? So there's still something that I don't understand, right? There's still something I don't understand here. Okay, so we know that the order can be swapped. We can have this one be a 2x2 or this one be a 2x2, but not both. So we get to choose which symbol is multiplied and which symbol is not. So we could choose like, and since there's 3 symbols here, one might be multiplied by 3. So we could have like this one be a 3x3, this one be a not multiplied, a 2x2, and then this one doubled to be like that. So there we go. All right, we got it. We got it. So like, because if we did anything else, if there was one that was going to be tripled, right? If there was one that was going to be tripled, I guess this one could be tripled. You could have 6 this way and 3 this way, and then like that also works. This is a single, this is a double, and then this is a triple. Cool. But this one basically has to be a single. If this is not a single, even if this was doubled, it would be like a 4x4. It would be like this, and then it's impossible to triple any of these. Cool. Okay. So one of these needs to be a 4x4. One of these needs to be a 2x2, and one of these needs to be a 3x3. Got it. Whew. That's really tricky. I mean, like, once we understand the rule, it is not so hard. But the way they design the level, I feel like the jump from level 3 to level 4/5 is very difficult for you to figure out or stumble upon a correct positive solution. Make them harder, please. Easy. Okay. 8-4. First rule, don't touch the symbol. Second rule, something to do with the shape of this, right? Okay, so now it's like if you combine them in the same area, they add up. Speed running. So this has to be like this. This has to be like this. And then this has to be like this. That's kind of weird because I can't draw a line that blocks out this, this, and this, but like we can combine them somehow so that they can move. So we could have 3 vertical, 4 horizontal, and 3 horizontal here. There we go. Do you guys see it? So we need a blank area that encloses all 3 of these symbols and then has the right number of size of cells and also the right shapes. So we have this 4 horizontal line here, 3 horizontal line here, and 3 vertical line here. So what shape is this? It's like that, but we can't draw that there because this would be by itself separated. So we could put it like, we could do like this. I think this is it, right? Like that. So we've got the 2 horizontal at the top here, and then the corner piece down here. Oh wait, that's not right. Like this, 2 vertical, 2 horizontal. So this, huh. This didn't work. I thought this could work, but these two combined is not a size 5's blank area. It's a size 6 blank area. So it would be like the vertical line would go here, the horizontal line would actually go here, and then it would combine with this. So it's just one shape. 2 vertical and 1 horizontal there. Final level of this set. What do these two combine into? These two combine into a shape like that. There's the T pointing down and the T pointing up. It can also combine into a shape like kind of like this, with this square added on. I don't know if I can draw it, but like the T's stacked on top of each other. But I think that's less likely because then you don't go, you need to have a blank space that encompasses all of these, right? Okay, I got it. Wait, it's not that? Almost. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to show you guys, the viewers, how I reached the solution because it's all just like visualizing in my head, but let me go over it. So the way I solved this was, I have this Tetris piece pointing up. The pointing up triangle is like here, okay? Then I have the box, the 2x2 box to the right of it, so that the bottom row is completely filled and we touch all 3 symbols. So now, now we kind of have something like this, where this square is filled, right? There's the T pointing up and the square over to the right, and then we got to put the T pointing down somewhere. The T pointing down will go like right here. These 3 and this inserted into here where the gap is. So then we reach this. I think you could probably also do it this way. Same, just shift it over, mirrored. Thank you, Duke. Wow, they all start exactly the same, man. This also works. So this 8-5, it's more lenient. You can have it be a rotation of that side if you want. They're all valid. So they're allowed to be rotated. So we've got, and then they are allowed to be combined as well. So we've got this L shape rotated, and then the 2 vertical, the horizontal rotated vertically. So this is 7 cells total. Okay. So we've got like this rotated, so it's like that, and then this corner rotated, so it's like this. And this works. Oh, this does not work. I lied, so I got lucky. So this shape looks like that. And then we add on a a rotation that looks like another one like this? No. So we have this, and then we add one that looks like that, and then we add one. We have one more. Where does that go? Like this. No, because then I'll have a square here that I can't access. My final solution should have 4 dark tiles, because there's 20 total tiles. No, it should have 5 dark tiles. 5 dark tiles. There's 20 total tiles, 4 by 5, and then there's 15 white tiles, right? So my final solution should have 5 black tiles. Okay. So, did you really not notice that you already had the correct solution? I don't think... Did I? I don't think so. I did? Oh. Haha! Okay, so... How does this fit? Wait a second. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's like one of them is upside down like this, the other one is another upside down like this, and then a right side up one like that. And this also works. They stack on top of each other, yeah. Okay, we've got this and we've got this, so we just fill in everything else. Whoa, God. Okay, so I'm thinking, how do the Tetris pieces fit together? We've got a L shape up here, a Tetris piece this way, and then a Tetris piece this way, and then an L shape this way, so it's just like that. Yeah, this is just Tetris now. It could also be just like this. Like these 4 pieces just fit together with Tetris. Okay, easy. Okay. 3 rules. First rule, don't touch any of the symbols. Second rule, okay, so it's a subtraction. It's a subtraction operator. They're in the same area. Instead of adding them, you subtract them. So a 2x2 grid minus this gets you 2x2. 2x2 grid minus this gets you this corner piece. Tetris T minus the thing gets you a line. Or it could also get you a corner, but I can't draw a corner that has them in the same blank area. Huh. So what? How did this work? So the pieces can be rotated as well. Since this is a horizontal thing, but it can be rotated to be subtracted vertically from the part that sticks up, the middle finger. So like that. So like this. Right, because you rotate the vertical pieces to be horizontal, the horizontal pieces to be vertical pieces, and then you pair each one with a subtraction of 1 square. What is this minus this? This minus this is just 2 horizontal. Then I can't have them in the same area. If the blank area is just going to be 2 horizontal, I can't have them together. So I need this to be paired with this and this to be paired with this. So this is going to be like a kind of like a this shape, right? And then this is going to be that. Oh, no. Because now they're together. This shape should be, this is like this, but you take two out. And I was going to take these 2 out. What if I take these 2 out? Ah, there we go. And now they're not connected. So this is a 2x4 vertical with these 2 taken out. This is a, you know, whatever shape this you call this, with this piece taken out, so that we can draw our dark square area and separate the light square areas. Okay. Well, this 3x3 square minus this 2x2 square, we can minus the 2x2 square here and still have these 2 symbols connected. So we want to be doing something like that for this shape. And same thing over here, right? Like this. They're symmetrical. They're both 3x3 squares that have a 2x2 square taken out of them. Easy. Okay, first rule still the same. So now the symbol is no longer governing the blank area, it's now governing the dark area. And it does not allow rotations. Why is it not this? These 2 can be combined in any orientation. There's 1 blank area and 1 dark area. And I just need the dark area to be 2 individual squares added together. In this level, it was okay to have a blank area with nothing in it. These are all valid. So, I mean, if you add them together, you would want a 4x2, like that. But these 2 are connected. These 2 are not connected when I draw this. So if they're not connected, then I have not played Psychonauts 1 or 2. So like this symbol by itself would make me want to draw this, right? Let's draw this, and then the other one would want me to make me draw this. But then so you have to draw them individually. You gotta first complete this square. You gotta first complete this 2x2 and then complete this 2x2. You cannot complete the sum of the shapes together. Okay. Why is this backwards? I guess it's showing you that I was gonna say like I feel like this level should be before this level, in between level 5 and 6. But I guess it's showing you that you can have them separate, and it still kind of works. Okay, let's see here. No rotation, right? So we've got this shape and this one thing tacked onto it. And now we've got this shape and the one thing tacked onto this side. We gotta draw this shape first and then that. Holy crap. Okay, this shape, and then this shape, and then this shape. So here's your, this corner is here, this corner is here, and then this shape is all the way over here. We draw a 2x2 box, and then a 2x2 box, and a 2x2 box, and a 2x2 box. And yeah, that works. Vertical line can only go here, or here, or here, or here. This seems to fit well here. Oh, this is a big corner piece. The corner piece can only go here, or here, or here. So I think most likely the corner piece goes here. No. If the corner piece goes here, then I can't draw this shape. Because there's no valid area for this shape to go. Like I can't draw a 3 horizontal with 1 vertical without either going off the edge of the grid or touching one of the other symbols. So this big corner shape is not here. So maybe it's here, and then this vertical shape is here. But I have to draw them like consecutively. That's so hard. Like, let's say we wanted to do this, right? Where the vertical line was here and the big corner shape was here. I wouldn't be able to do it because I would have to draw this first and then completely draw this shape, but I'm starting on here at this point. So then it would be like we want the vertical line here instead so that we could connect into this. Okay, we got it, right? We got it. This corner, small corner is going to go here, and this L shape is going to go here. So we start here and do a little loop around like that, and GG. Just got to figure out where the, like, kind of do some process of elimination of where to eliminate, where, yeah, what positions are eliminated, where some of these positions must go, some of these pieces must go, and then arrange them in a way so that we can draw all of them in one line. All right. Speed run. So far, it looks very similar to the last one. Except you don't have to draw them individually first anymore. Can we do rotation? No. That's not right. This piece shouldn't be, this piece should be blank. But if this piece is blank, I could do it like that. Okay. I just draw it in one line like this. So we've got an L here and an L here, kind of big spoon, small spoon, spooning each other. Like this. Downward T here, upward T here. Was rotation allowed? I didn't really test that yet. How's that a T, by the way? This is like a small T. A small T, a T with a very short stem. So I need a 4, and then I need a 2, which could go here, but then I need a U shape. Where can I fit that U shape? This is tricky. So here we might have, a little bit of a problem here. Okay, no, I got it. Here's the U, here's the horizontal line, here's the 2-piece. Easy. The short segment, long segment, and then U. Final level. Oh boy. Okay, so Jesus. All right, so we got a box here and another box here or something. So these are the 2 boxes, and then we can put a 2 vertical here, a 3 vertical here, and a 3 vertical here. Okay. Alrighty. Sure thing. Man, this like spatial visualization is really necessary for this chapter. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta stop here, unfortunately. I have to stop here, I gotta go. This looks like a slightly new concept, since both this and this are valid, and this is valid, and this is valid. So we'll pick this up on Monday when we come back to understand. And yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end. 72% complete now. We're almost finished with chapter 8. There's chapter 9 left, and then there's like the -1, and then this, whatever this thing is, chapter 0. Cool. Any chance of a short weekend? Understand? I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't count on it. Let's just say that. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday at the latest with more Gwent and Understand. I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of your night. Awesome weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. And yeah, take care. Thanks again. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. We are gonna raid Lucy again. She's playing more Sekiro. Let's see how I'm keen to see how far she's gotten. Bye-bye.